Obviously, I haven't looked past staying past the Newcastle Knights. I want to stay here as long as I can, and if I could be a one-club man, I'd be happy to do so and give it everything I've got. So if I could lock up a long-term deal here, wouldn't want it any other way.
Meet Bradman. Not only does he have one of the best names in the game, he's a footballer. He lives and breathes it. And while most may find their first full-time pre-season a challenge, Bradman is loving every second.
Boys, no? See you, Matty. Yeah, today was another big day, so didn't really know what to expect. It's been really hard, but no, I've been loving it. Without footy, I don't know where I'd be. I honestly couldn't tell you. Footy is sort of all I've had. Never good at school, didn't like it, and yeah, this is 100% living my dream. It's the best job in the world. Get to go in, train. Yeah, it's mad. I love it. Wouldn't change it for anything. We get flogged. It's tough. So I've thought of the thoughts are there saying I really want to do this, but no, for sure I'm living my dream and I love it.
As Bradman heads home for the day, Mitchell Pearce is using the remainder of his afternoon to unwind.
How's your day?
Yeah, it was good.
What'd you do?
Big day.
Bit red.
I'm hungry. Yeah, I try and be pretty routine based. When I got structure in my life, I'm definitely more focused and prepared, so I think we all are. So normally come home, chuck the clothes in the washing, get them sorted, into the dryer, pack my bag for the night before, and then, like I said, switch off, spend time with my girlfriend, watch some TV, have a good feed, and then get ready to go again.
Like Bradman, Mitch is a football tragic. Even when at home, the game is never too far from his mind.
This is my man cave in here. Yeah, it's just got a little bit of memorabilia here. And this is the Knights hat that I got given. Well, all the boys that debut get given pretty much the equivalent of the baggy green for the cricket. So really privileged to have obviously got that on my debut at the club, and then just sit it up there on the wall. That was my 250th game one. A lot of my footy was played at the Roosters, but nice pink jersey for it. Very manly. But yeah, it's always great. Getting milestones, you don't play for that, but they're nice to be able to put up here, and when Nan comes up, she gets a kick out of that. Opportunity to play 300 games, it's not something I really look at all the time, but when you know it's around the corner, it's obviously a nice little thing you'd want to tick off, but you know, there's plenty of other goals I got before that. You know, Knights top 4 sounds a lot better than 300 games.
Before Mitch and his teammates know it, the sun is rising on another tough day.
2 more each set. Nice H, that's good. That's it, nice. Look into the sun, Texie, a bit glary. Good Tex.
That's you, buddy.
Yours, buddy, as soon as he kicked it. Just footies. I think obviously you start to do a lot more team-based stuff. Pre-Christmas it's a lot of individual or position-based, learning, skills, repetition, whereas now post-Christmas, starting to work on that team, you know, concepts, the style of play that we want to do, different combinations that we want to see in action. That type of thing. You start, I think it's 5 weeks until the 9, 6 weeks until trial. So starting to get pretty close. So the boys are obviously pretty keen. Pre-season can be long and tough. So once they start getting into that more game-specific stuff, it becomes a little bit more enjoyable for them, I think. Yeah, so Mitchell Pearce is obviously very experienced. He's a leader, he's captain of the club, so and it's kicking and catching is an area that obviously a very talented kicker of the football. So he's he works very hard on it himself, but then at the same time he's helping some of the younger guys out with some technical things that he's obviously learnt from in the past, and some new things that we're working on too. So having someone of his quality being involved in those sessions just drags the quality of the session up, so that we're not going to sit and wait for anyone. They've got to try and catch up to his levels.
Go and get ready for what you got next, lads. Done.
As Scott and the team wrap up another training session, a handful of players have flexed their charitable muscles in a bid to raise money for those impacted by the devastating bushfires.
This is Billy Slater's last game.
Yeah, right.
So when you hold them up to your left.
No, left.
When the team heard that Adam O'Brien's hometown of Bateman's Bay was one of the heaviest hit over the Christmas break, the troops sprung into action.
Australian 2018 jersey, all signed from the boys. Get behind it and let's help support the people in need.
Annie, how are you? Mate, I've had a few. I've been lucky enough to have a few of these. But mate, yeah, this debut one was a special moment, and more than happy to give it away to the families or however we can help in a small way. I know it's not going to make a massive difference, but hopefully we can help as much as I can.
Meet our head physio, Phil Bosson.
Can you stand on him while he lays down? $1,000.
Or as he's known to the boys, Bosso.
You had to pull up after yesterday.
His first job today is strapping.
It's good.
And the morning rush prior to the field session is one of the busiest parts of his day.
So most mornings we start in the gym, assessing and treating boys just to see how they're tracking for the day. We make the list based off who's pulled up sore or who desperately needs to be reviewed for the session, and off the back of that we decide what parts they're suitable for or not suitable, because the idea is you want them to be able to roll out a team meeting straight onto field.
David Ferner is a former Origin and Test back rower, a Clive Churchill medal winner who transitioned from player to coach.
That's all it is. Yeah, now this side.
Today, he's working with a group he knows well, the Middles.
Ready to go, H? Nice. When the team goes out in the field, they've got to think about that. They're going out there and giving their best effort and playing their best footy. I know the fans are like that.
Good BJ.
So when the 80 minutes is up and the hoot is gone, you need to be walking off that paddock as a group. As I said, including the staff and obviously the players there, that you've done everything you can to get that win.
A little bit of late feet.
So that's what again, the coaching staff and obviously Adam there is driving into the group. So for me, that's what I'd be telling the Knights fans, and looking forward to being on their side, not against them.
Next week on Be the Player.